Hello everyone and welcome on De Papier de Rêve channel. I'm Ursula and today I will be painting with you a view of Stockholm. As you may know, I'm living in Stockholm and a lot of my paintings are from this city because it's inspiring me a lot. I already have 2 videos about Stockholm and painting about Stockholm in my channel. I will put the link in the description. One is about sketching a city and the other one is a bit more finished painting in the same subject. The painting I'm doing today is more or less the same, but the composition is different, the point of view is different, and the most important thing is the mood is totally different. Here I've tried to make an impression of Stockholm in November, as I can see it a little bit sad and moody. So I started this first layer with putting the accent on the sky. I've just placed the area of color for the rest of the city and the sea and the buildings, but I'm very focusing myself on the sky for the first layer because I want it to be very expressive and very moody. And I think it's the best sky I've ever done so far. At the end, this painting will not be very realistic. I haven't made a very precise sketch of the building. I think some details are not in the good place, and even the perspective could be a bit better. But that's okay because I'm focusing here on putting my feelings on the paper and transmit how I feel when I look at this scene of Stockholm. And I don't want it to be realistic or perfect. I don't care about that right now. And in order to convey those emotions, I rely a lot on colors. And here I've just chose 3 colors for this painting, and those are 3 cold colors. So I've used ultramarine blue, permanent alizarine crimson, and Viridian. This may be a bit strange for a painting to choose only those 3 colors, because I miss yellow for having my primary colors. But it's enough for me right now. I can have a lot of variation in my colors with just those 3. I have lots of blues and greens and violet and pink in this painting, and it's just enough to convey my feelings. So I have a lot of colors, like I said, with just these three colors, but I have also a lot of grays and black, thanks to complementary colors with permanent alizarine crimson and Viridian. And I can even get a very, very dark black by combining those 3 colors. And you can see it right now as I am adding details on the church. So, as I've said before, the colors are very crucial to convey an emotion, but also the composition of the image can make a big difference. And you can see my inspiration image on my blog post. I will put the link in the description box below. And you will be able to see that I've changed a lot my composition, making the church a little bit bigger in my painting in order to balance the sky on the left with a little bit more colors on the right. So I've modified also a lot the sky because I want it to be a little bit more magical, mysterious, and you don't know if it's overcast or not. And I want it to be very expressive in this part of the painting. Another modification I've made in this painting from my reference image is the horizon line. I've tried to keep it quite low and below the middle of my paper in order to give a little bit more importance to my sky. And this way I have a lot more space for express myself on the sky, and it's also open the painting on the top and make it more dynamic. And now let's talk about supplies. For the brushes, I've used an Escoda Último 1-inch flat brush and a Raphaël Petit Gris 803 No. 2. And for the detail, a silver brush black velvet 1/4 inch. For the color, I've used Ultramarine blue, Viridian, and permanent alizarine crimson. And my paper is from Arches in rough in 300 GSM. At this stage, my painting is quite advanced. You can recognize the buildings, even if there is no real drawing behind them and no structure between all the buildings. It's just brush marks, and that's all. And that's all I need also to give the feeling of a city and not to be too realistic. And now I just need to add some little details, some windows on the building, or just fine lines that I can see a little bit more on my reference image, that kind of details. If you have a look at my reference picture, you can see that I have left out a lot of small details in order to make my painting easier to make for me, but also easier to understand for my spectator. In fact, the painting itself, it's quite the easy part of this process. The difficult part is the simplification of my image and the composition in order to have it right. I had to make a lot of try before this painting. And I did have a lot of fun during the realization process, especially on the sky, which was very interesting and turned quite well at the end. And before leaving you, I just wanted to add that I wish you a very happy new year for 2019. I hope you will have a lot of creation in watercolor in your life for every one of you. And I hope you will still following me during this new year. And this video is now ending. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. If you want to know a little bit more about this painting, please follow the link in the description box for the blog post. And please tell me what you think about this painting in the comments below. See you soon.